all night long.
Hi guys, so I know it's been a while, but I just finished the Amityville house a few weeks ago. I just haven't had time to take video or post it. This one is really easy. This one is again from Haunted Dimensions, just like the Bates house, but this one's a lot easier and less small cuts, and all the windows are flat, so I didn't have to cut those out. Made it real quick to put together. I think I did it in about I think it took me maybe 4 hours with the kids and other things. We're still in the process of packing up this house, but we got a potential buyer. We're just waiting on our federal income tax to come in so we can use that as our down payment for our apartment. And we should be able to find an apartment reasonably quick. So I'm not too worried. I don't know if there's going to be a haunt this year, but we have to wait and see. I have to play things by ear. I might just, I think I've said it before, just decorate. But these little projects, these little paper crafts have been keeping me going. And I haven't finished with the aliens one yet, which you can kind of see up there, but just a little peeky peek. And then I've actually been working on this one kind of hanging over the edge here, which you guys should see. It's about 3/4 of the way done. There's just some small pieces that got to be put together. But I really like this. Came out nice, beautifully. Did you know that they took out at the actual Amityville house, they took these beautiful windows out and put in regular standard windows? It just, I saw pictures of it online. I kind of did a little bit of research after, and it just kills it. You know, those windows were considered the eyes of the house, and it just doesn't look right now. So I've always wanted to visit it. When I did the research where it was located and everything, and I saw that, I was like, there's no point now, because it's not, you know, it's all frou-frou. If you look it up and you Google the Amityville horror house, it's all frou-frou now, and it's just terrible looking. But my goal with doing these houses is to create a Halloweenville diagram. I always loved the Spooky Town models that you can purchase from Michael's, or I think there's other craft stores that carry them, but Michael's was the big one. I'm going to create a Halloweenville using all these little models, possibly get some lights in there. And there's a few from Raven's Blight that I will be doing as soon as I finish these other two big projects. And also a couple games and a few other things. I really enjoy my Raven's Blight blowgun dart game. But this looks really good sitting next to the Psycho Mansion, and I'll show you that. There you go. I know there's a bunch of stuff in the background. Sorry about that. They look great together, especially up on my shelf. I always keep the Psycho Mansion at an angle. Whenever you saw it in the movie, you kind of saw it from that angle. And then the steps went down to the motel. The Amityville horror house was typically at an angle when it was shot too. There were a couple different angles I noticed in part 2, The Possession. It was mostly angled this way. and this was on the remake of Amityville Horror, and this was actually towards the back of the house. So you did get to see it from kind of that angle. I don't really think you saw the house videoed from these angles here, so it's nice to see the house in its entirety. Even this way, angled like the Psycho Mansion. This way you get a little bit of both. Looks nice, but I like to look at the eyes of this house, and I love the chimney. This little add-on porch here looks really nice, so I typically keep this one like this, and it fits better on the shelf this way. So there are my two so far Haunted Dimensions houses, and I love them. This one's a lot more complicated. You do have to cut out, well, you don't have to, but you cut out the windows to give it depth, like you've seen previously. This one really easy, great for beginners, highly recommended if you've never done Papercraft before. Real simple to cut out, and you just got to cut the slits and the tabs, but most of it you can cut with scissors. This one has got stairs, it's got small cuts, lots of tabs, lots of slits. Keep your eye open because some of them will blend in when you're doing it. So there you go, and here's a few pictures of the Amityville Horror House.